We want everybody up here. Come on up.
We're the Bennetts, a family of 4 from upstate New York who recently purchased 42 acres in northern Maine, and we've decided to document the entire process to share with you. A little about us. TJ and I started our life together in 2013. We welcomed our daughter Lily in 2015, and in 2017 Luke came along. Through parenthood, I've realized just how much things have changed since TJ and I were kids. We then decided to make a huge change for our family and slow things down a bit. Here we will be sharing the process of clearing our land, building our home, becoming more self-sufficient, and living a more simple but fulfilling life. We hope that you will join us on this exciting new journey. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and a big welcome if you are new. We're so glad to have you here. Now, just so that there's no confusion, we did recently change our name to Bennett Family Homestead instead of Cedar Creek Homesteaders. We did this because there are a lot of Cedar Creek homesteads, so now we're going by our name. But we will continue to call our property Cedar Creek. Now today, what you're seeing in the video is what we have been through in the last year or so. I decided that we do a little recap. Now the first part of this video was our camper, and now we're on to the tractors that TJ bought. There's still a lot of work to be done on our tractors, and we do have an update on our camper. Unfortunately, this past winter, we ended up having the roof cave in on the camper, so it's really no use to us now. We originally put that addition on the camper so that we would have a nice place to stay while we worked on the house during the summer, and it would be attached, but we're just gonna have to take that off now and finish the house. Luckily, we are now just a couple hours away from our property. Not even gonna take a day to get there, just a couple hours. So it's gonna be a lot easier to do everything because we're not that far away. So right now you're seeing our first trip to our property. The footage is not very good, I'm sorry. I was not actually holding my camera the right way, and so the video was like the wrong way completely. So it's kind of cropped funny, but anyway, that was our first trip. Now we're on to over the winter of 2021, we built our walls for the cabin on our property that we were renting in New York, and we brought them up to our property from there. And then we started working on the camper before we realized how bad it was. We knew there was some water damage when we bought it, and that's why we were able to knock the price down a little bit, but obviously it turned out way worse than we thought. Now onto our garden from last year. Last year we decided to just use totes, and we just grew tomato plants, and that went really well. The tomatoes did end up way smaller. I'm not sure what kind of tomatoes they were. They ended up way smaller than we thought, but the plants did really well. We did run into one issue, and it turned out to be a calcium deficiency, so I got powdered milk and I sprinkled that and continued to water, and the problem did go away. We also planted garlic and carrots. Unfortunately, the way we did this, they did not get enough sun because of the tomato plants, and we lost them. So lesson learned there. This is all trial and error, and we've learned a lot so far, and I'm very grateful for that. Now in the next part of the video coming up, we are getting ready to go up to our property to start really putting the cabin together. And this day we decided to build our own front door. So that's what we did. We had a lot of fun with it, and we really love it. So here you go, guys. You can watch this for a minute. I'm going to pop out of here, let you guys listen to some music, and just watch. Well, that was the process of building the door. Now we're going to get on to our next trip to Maine, where we were going to start in the cabin, which we did. We ended up breaking down. Our tire blew on the camper, as you can see right here, and that cost us a few $100. And then we had a couple other issues on our way that cost us more. But we did finally make it to our property, and I think it was like, oh gosh, it was maybe 11 o'clock at night, maybe even later, and we just crashed. As soon as we got there, we just pulled over, and we went right to sleep in the camper, which was awesome. Honestly, it was the best feeling in the world to me, waking up that next morning, listening to the birds chirping and seeing the blue skies, looking out the camper window on my own property. That was amazing. So anyway, as you can see here, even though we are not using the camper anymore, we got it in place. We got it all leveled out. That's what the guys were doing here. And then we started working on getting that slide out, which honestly was super easy. And it was very satisfying to watch because that had the worst water damage. That was where all the water damage was that we knew of. So you can see right here how bad it was. So anyway, we took a little break here, breakfast. I love cooking while we're kind of camping. The kids, they're actually being kids, playing in the mud puddles. Don't care how dirty they get. They have such a good imagination. I'm so happy about that. This is the last video I'm going to be showing of my kids. I did say in a video recently that we will not be showing our children anymore, unfortunately, which is very upsetting for all of us. But for their safety and privacy, that's just what we feel that we need to do. So this is the last video you're going to see of the kids' faces, at least. Now, this is the addition. This is going to be about half of our downstairs. That camper will be gone, like I said. So this is like half of our downstairs. And we're going to start working soon on the other half. We're hoping that when TJ gets home next week, that in the coming weeks we'll be able to go. It's just a 2-hour drive. So we're going to hopefully get up to our property and get some work done. I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping all the snow is gone. It is where we are here in Maine now, but I'm not sure about there. It's up a little ways more, so we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. As some of you may already know, we did live in New York, and we were like 9 hours away from our property before. Luckily, recently we did move, and now we're just a couple hours away, which makes it so much easier to get what we need to done. It's such a relief, and we're so happy where we are. We're all so happy. It's so beautiful here. There's just such a sense of community. People are so kind. And that was one thing. I'm not trying to bash New York, but I grew up there my entire life. We are from New York, and I will tell you, the people there are not as kind. No one has any patience. The lack of respect is unreal, and you move somewhere and it's just a completely different world. It's a whole new experience, and it's a breath of fresh air because I have not met one rude person yet. Everyone is just so amazing. So we are very happy to be up here and to know that our future is here and we're working towards something amazing. And I'm so, so glad, you guys, that you're joining along with us. And I can't wait to share more with you. Anyway, we are approaching the end of the video here. This is all I have for today. I'm so sorry. I am a week behind right now because we have been so sick lately. We had a stomach bug, and then we ended up with really bad colds, and I lost my voice completely. So just within the last few days, I did get it back. So that's why it's taken me so long. But anyway, guys, I'm so glad that you're here. Please stick around for more. We really do have a lot more to share. This is about the end of the video, so I'm going to say goodbye now, but I hope that you come back next time. And please, if you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. Hit that like button and also that notification bell so that you get updated when we do upload new videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye!